Hi everybody, Judy Tuttle here with day 2 of my utterly amazing sweet week of the online class to go. Today we have a fun and fairly easy fun fold for you that uses the utterly amazing suite from the online exclusives and I just want to show you real quick everything that comes in this suite. Stamp set, dies, this fun silky twine, these irregular pearlized riverside dots, and the 12 by 12 designer series paper. Today, well, let me first show you. Let's go back. Let me first show you what we made yesterday. These are the 3 cards that we made yesterday. Let me get rid of that real quick. This was card number 1. How cute is that? I love the little fish here. So that was card number 1. Card number 2 was this one. We're cute together. You're utterly amazing. That was card number 2. And this was a little side flap fold card. We didn't know the name. Somebody recommended Tuttle's side flap fold card, which is fine. So we'll just go with that for right now. And it opens like this. Super cute. Well, today we are going to be making from the same suite of products a cute little easel fun fold. When you come on, let me know you're here. I'd be glad to chat with you while I'm crafting. That's always fun for me. It makes me feel less lonely on this side. So today we have this cute little card, but the cool thing about this, it's an easel card, but it's made a little differently than normal. So what is holding up the easel is the log die, and we have some of the stone dies there, but then it opens up so it can sit. Hi, Laura. Hi, Jen. It can sit on someone's desk, and I love cards that people can display on their bookshelves, on their desk, that sort of thing. And then the inside it says, "You're utterly amazing." So let me put this together for you very quickly here. Okay, we're starting out with a piece of the pretty peacock paper, and I have it scored at 1.5 and 4 1/4. So I'm going to fold and fold. I'm going to fold it in half just like we would a normal card. Thanks, Jen. I love them all too. I think this suite is super fun. Great for kids, but great for everyone, right? And then we're just going to take that 1.5 inch fold and we're going to fold it back on itself right like that, okay? I cut a piece of the designer series paper that has all the seaweed and everything on it. I love this piece. It's so rich, right? And I am just going to grab my Seal Plus here and attach this to the inside panel, right like this. And of course, Rory's been quiet all morning, but suddenly she's seeing something outside that is exciting. So we'll just have to put up with that barking for a bit. Let me see if I can shut my door here real fast. All right. I don't see the postman out there, so she must be seeing a squirrel or something. Okay. Oh, Rory. Okay, so then I've got a 1 1/4 inch strip here that I am adhering right on this front flap right here. It should fit right in there very nicely. There we go. And this is that pool party ocean water. Opposite side of the beautiful seaweed paper. And then this is a 2.5 inch piece of that same pool party ocean paper. And it's going to go right here on that front flap. And then this is going to pull up right like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the inside here Oh, maybe I shouldn't. So I already cut a piece of the Pretty Peacock postage, perennial postage dies. I love these dies. And this is the second to the largest one. And on the inside, I have added a piece of pecan pie. I accidentally glued this together when I was cutting my pieces apart. It's like rote habit, right? So this inside piece is about 2 3/4 by about 4, and I added 2 3/4 by about 4 of the pecan pie on top of the Pretty Peacock postage die. Okay, now there is a sheet of the designer series paper that has all these cute little otters that some are on a log like that, some are floating, and then this is that same paper, just a different part cut, and these are the otters loving on each other by the little rock right there. So I just took this sheet, which is the opposite side of the fishy sheet, and I just cut it so that it would fit inside this pecan pie border. And I used this one, and I also used this one right here. And I just strategically cut so I could get those images out of this piece of paper. Okay, so this one is going to go on top of there. But first, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. I am going to stamp "Love You Lots" right down here in the ocean portion, or the river. Maybe it's a river. Otters don't live in the ocean, right? They live on rivers. Right down here at the bottom of that panel right there. "Love you lots." Okay. Now I'm going to grab this panel and adhere it to the inside of that pecan pie border right there. So cute, right? So let me grab my Seal Plus. I could also use Seal. I could also use liquid glue, but my Plus is just here with me, so we're just going to make that be our adhesive choice of the day. Okay, and then this is going to go right inside, so you just see a little bit of that border all the way around. Now I'm going to grab that beautiful Pool Party satin twine that comes in this suite. I showed you guys this yesterday. It's so soft and luxurious, so fun to work with. Okay, I can work with that later. I'm going to just cut this down. And you know, my rule of thumb is 4 links. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little bit more if you're tying a bow. Okay, if you're tying a knot, you only need 3. Okay, tying a bow, you need 4 links and a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit more. Those kinds of sayings come from my 20-something years as a math teacher. I always try to come up with little rhymes to help students remember things. Okay, so I'm tying this around. I have it, I'm going to tie it right here on the right edge. And then if it's a little loose, I'm going to show you what to do. But you know what? It's not. So I think we're good right there. Cute, huh? And I have it sandwiched on the 1, 2, the 4th little notch up on either side. That makes sure that it's even all the way across. Okay, so there we go. There's my bow. And I'm just going to cut my legs a little shorter here. There we go. Now this is going to get, isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness, I love that. My granddaughter would love this card. Okay, this is going to get attached right here, and it's going to be centered, top, bottom, side to side. So it looks to me like 3/4 of an inch all the way around. Okay, instead of putting dimensionals on the back of this front panel, I'm going to put my dimensionals right here on this flap, okay? So, let me grab my dimensionals here. I'm just going to add an ample number right in between here. Maybe 5, maybe one up there, maybe one down here. And that is going to hold that otter panel right where we want it to be without adhering it to the inside of the card. Let me make sure I got all those off. I did. All right. So this is going to get adhered right about there. Okay, and now that's going to open up like that. See? Pretty cool, huh? All right, now I'm going to work on my inside. I'm going to start with another perennial postage panel in basic white. And this one is about 2 3/4 by about 2. And I'm going to stamp "You Are Utterly Amazing" in Pretty Peacock again, right in the center right there. Beautimous. And then I just realized I need the bubbles from my stamp set here. I put those away, just thinking I didn't need them for this card, but I do. And I'm going to pull out my Pull Party ink pad, and I'm just going to get some bubbles on this same panel. I'm going to put some right here. If I use Pull Party, then I don't have to stamp it off because it's too dark, right? So here we go. I'm going to put a couple over on this side. I love Pretty Peacock too, Jen. I just, for some reason, how beautiful is this paper right here? And it's great for otters, but you can make a lot of beautiful cards from that as well. Just for birthdays or whatever, right? So cute. Okay, so "You Are Utterly Amazing" is going to go right here towards the top, about a 1/2 inch off. There we go. Now we have our log here, and the log is what is actually going to hold up the easel on this. Okay, so I want it under the front flap, but set so that it will hold it up like that. Okay, so I'm going to grab some dimensionals here, and it's important that you put this log on dimensionals or you won't have a ledge for the easel to hold up on. Okay, it needs to be raised a little bit so that it has something to grab onto. All right, so there we go. I'm going to put it about right there. Perfect. Okay, and then it'll hold up like that. Pretty cute. I'm going to add some rocks to my inside and my outside. So my littlest little rock right here, I also cut out of pecan pie. And then I have a big rock that I cut out of pecan pie. I cut all my rocks out of the pecan pie this time. So this rock is going to go right here. And this little rock is going to go right next to it, flat, right like that. This rock, the medium-sized rock, I'm actually going to put on the front of my panel about right here with a dimensional. Right there. And we're close to being done. How cute is that? Oh, you guys see that? So it opens like this. And it'll just set right up on top of someone's shelf like that. Now, if I wanted to do an exorbitant amount of writing, my friend Emilda says, I like the ones where you don't have to write much in them. That cracked me up. But if you wanted to write much in them, you could just, I'm going to put one right there. I'm going to put a small one up here between those two rocks. I'm going to put another small one over here. And then on this front rock, I'm going to put a stone right here on this corner, right like that. So cute. Now, if you wanted to have more room to write on, okay, so you could actually just put Love Judy right there if you wanted to. But if you had a lot more to write on, what I would recommend is that you add a white panel to the back side here. So let me cut this down a little bit. And let's see how this is going. It's going like this. So you would just add a white panel right there. Why don't we just go ahead and do it, right? So I would take a piece of designer series paper and add something to the bottom just to give it a little something. So I'm just going to cut about a 1/2 inch off this designer series paper with the little fishies on them, and then cut it down to 5 1/4. There we go. I could add this to the very bottom here of this panel. And then if you wanted to tell your friends all the amazing things that they've done for you that makes them utterly amazing, you could just put a panel here on the back and you would have plenty of room to write, right? So here's our fun fold card of the week. I hope you guys love it. So remember that this week, if you would like a card kit to make one of each of all of these projects here, and tomorrow's 3-dimensional project will be tomorrow, then all you have to do to get all 5 projects is to place an order of $40 or more in my online store, and I will send the kit to you using the host code that I will provide in the description above. There's lots of great things on sale right now. They just added a slew of things to our last chance list, which is going to replace our clearance rack. And some things are discounted already and some things are not. But the ones that are definitely going to go quickly. So if you would head to my Tuttle Up shop right there, use this host code right here, you can get a lot of bargains and get this week's online card class to go, and get extra fun with all the extra things you can get. So you will need to have the Otterly Amazing bundle in order to complete, here, let me move it this way, in order to complete these cards. So be sure to add that if you don't have that and if you want this class to go this week. So God bless everybody. I will see you here at noon tomorrow for our 3D project of the week. And then we can talk more about how you can get this card class to go. So God bless. I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Bye-bye.